Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin. I got a special video here today. We're going to be checking out the Superman 2025 teaser trailer. It's 2 minutes and 20 seconds long. It's a full-on trailer at this point. But I've been gone for a whole week. Reason why is because I've been sick. Mostly because I did not want to do videos sounding like I finally hit puberty for the first time. Maybe that would have been a positive thing, but it was really bad. I was sick, and I couldn't do any form of recording at all. So I did go see Craven. I did go see Lord of the Rings. I just haven't got a chance to talk about them. So be expecting videos being scrambled out for the next few days, especially when it's coming this close to the end of the year. It's the last thing I needed. But just to get things going, to get things back into it, I wanted to do a reaction to the Superman trailer, which I've seen parts of this trailer. Just being online, I already got exposed to some clips and some people's complaints, which we'll get into that when we finish the trailer. But yeah. Stop it. All right. On 3, 2, 1, we go. I lied. We go. I don't hate Clark Kent's look. I actually kind of like it. It's very different from what we used to see. Alright. Clark Kent's dad. Crypto. It begins.
Crypto.
I don't even hate the look of Crypto either.
Take me home.
Superman.
Everyone complaining about costume looks. Yeah, no, Nathan Fillion is a billion, or no, Nathan Nolan. I don't know why. He's the one that kind of looks weird. Anything else at the end? Theaters. Okay, cool. All right. So I like the trailer very much. I'm a little iffy on the full-on theme song with the electric guitar. I don't hate it, don't love it. I just get a lot of Top Gun vibes, oddly enough. But I do like that they took the theme of John Williams' theme and kind of give it that metallic theme, element to it. It's fine. We'll see how it works in the full film. And next, yeah, the only really big complaint is Nathan Nolan as Green Lantern. The way that he looks, at least, I don't. He's clearly to be an older Green Lantern, the one that he's playing. But they still want to give him that young hairstyle. It's like, when like an older woman or like an older guy trying to still be hip, and it's like, dude, it's not working out for you. Just stop, just quit it. And that's what that looks like from Nathan Nolan. Now, I forget the full guy. I forget the guy that's playing Superman. at least his name. I've seen him in other stuff before. David Cornsweet. He looks great as Superman. Like he looks great as the character. I like the suit. I know that the suit's gaining a lot of hate, but I personally like the suit. I'm curious to see how they handle uh, all these superheroes in this film. That's the only thing I'm really worried about is how convoluted will this movie be with how many superheroes there are supposed to be in this movie. That's the only thing that is on my little bit of an edge for me. But everything else I really like, and a lot of the complaints I've been seeing, some fair complaints like the music. I think I've been seeing some stuff of that, which is those are fair complaints. But some people mostly are still Zack Snyder fans are complaining about certain shots. If we pull a little back of the trailer, I guarantee I could find certain shots. Like for example, this. Well, we can just turn down the music. Like for example, this shot with with I don't know, like the North Pole or whatnot. Like this, just the snow plains of where Superman is. People make comparisons to Zack Snyder's Man of Steel film, where Superman is, where there's just a shot of the North Snowy Plains in that film, and it's like, okay, it's like that's where Superman's home is. It's don't know. Well, he's crashing here, so he might not really wanted to go home, but he's crashing here. But this is where Superman's home is, and it's like what are you really complaining about here? So I'm like, I don't get why people are complaining about this or trying to make the comparisons. Like, see, James Gunn is just copied Zack Snyder's film. And it's like, what do you want him to change where his home is? What, fucking in Hawaii this time? Like, no, this is where his home is, and it's like, I don't know what you're complaining about. So that's another thing that people are complaining about, or at least the Zack Snyder fans are complaining about. Here's one shot with Superman laying on the ground. They make another comparison where Superman's on the ground in his movie. It's like, okay, do you expect Superman never to be put on the ground? All right. And next there's another shot where's let me find it real quick. I think it's more like this. Oh, not you. This shot. It's more of this shot with Superman and Lois Lane in the air. It's like they're just finding stuff to like nitpick about, and it's the most idiotic stuff. It's one thing to not like a movie and you point out why in the movie that you point at, but to be like, say he's just copying Zack Snyder because he has one shot of Superman and Lois Lane in the air, which I guarantee you is somewhere in the fucking comics. And I'm pretty sure even the Lois Lane TV show, the Superman and Lois Lane TV show, probably did that at some point. I never watched it, heard good things about it, but I guarantee this isn't a Zack Snyder fucking thing. If you want to look up some images, yeah. See, it's just like it doesn't. I don't get what people are complaining about. Are they complaining about how it's shot? Okay, fine. If they want to make a comparison to that way, how it's similarly shot, all right, fine. But it's so stupid. It doesn't make any fucking sense what people, at least the Zack Snyder fans, are complaining about, and it just seems like people just don't want to move on. It's just a simple fact that people don't want to move on. I'm trying to see. I think there was another one. I think I pointed them all out. That's pretty much it. I remember there being some complaint about the farm. When the photos of the farm came out, people were complaining about the farm. I mean, it's just a house. Who really cares? I don't. It's like, okay. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it when it comes to the Zack Snyder people complaining. Crypto. I like the look of Crypto. If we can find a shot of him right here. Yeah, I like Crypto looks cute. I like it. Acting like a dog. I don't know if he's gonna talk. Hopefully not. I think I'll be fine with Crypto not talking. I'll be happy. If he does talk, hopefully it works out. But I don't. I'm not. I was never. I'm never a fan of live action animals talking. It always looks weird and it looks funny. It doesn't really work out. Um, and right here you get to see Superman saving some people, saving a kid, which is I like to see. Cool. And you get first look at Lex Luthor, Nicholas Holt, which is more right here, which he looks great. I think he's wearing a. I think he's been mostly wearing a bald cap throughout this whole entire film. I don't know. They hide it pretty well. So unless that's his real full bald head right there, he looks great. I'm curious to see what he does. As long as he's not eating Jelly Ranchers, I'm totally fine with that. And if he has a real purpose, then just trying to pin Superman and Batman together, that adds nothing to the film and makes no sense. And it just because Superman and Batman already hate each other, it's like you already have a reason for them to hate each other. You don't need Lex Luthor to pin them together. So I don't know. I'm really liking. Oh, here's another thing that people were at least the Zack Snyder fans have been pointing out is this shot right here of a man throwing a can at Superman's head, and they make a comparison shot to that in Zack Snyder's film, and it's like, what? So throwing anything at Superman, it's going to be pointed at to Zack Snyder's films, like, oh, see, Zack Snyder did this, copying James Gunn. James Gunn's copying, and it's like, really, what are you really complaining about? You're just somebody, and this is just a true fact. You're just somebody that just simply just I don't know, that just likes being negative. And I get that a lot. And because I'm very thorough and very critical with with what I review and how I review things. But that is just me because I don't simply like a movie, but not because of a fucking some say if it was like a remake of something. I'm more like, yeah, I'll point out what they do similar, but I'm picking at what really the story is and how it's executed. This is just minor little shots that also were in Zack Snyder's film that have little anything the meaning of what makes the movie good. And so it just seems like they're just complaining for the sake of it, for just because it's not Zack Snyder and they're not getting what they wanted, and people are ready to move on. The DC EU was dead, wasn't making money. They were losing money hard, like very fast after Justice League. Well, actually, after Wonder Woman, because you got Aquaman and next you had Wonder Woman coming out after Justice League. After those two films, also, by the way, weren't at all directed or made by Zack Snyder. Just say, especially, well, Wonder Woman, I believe, had Zack Snyder as like a producer or writer on it, but especially Aquaman had nothing to even do with Zack Snyder. So, and those were two great films. And but after those two films, the DC started falling off because the quality for that universe started dropping. And if you even brought Zack Snyder back at the end point of where everything was after what was the last DC film? Was it The Flash? Was it like Blue Beetle? No, it was Aquaman. Even if you brought Zack Snyder back at the end of Aquaman 2, no one would have gone and saw his next film because no one cares. Yeah, you might have got the Zack Snyder fans to go out and see the film, which would probably made the movie $400 million, but that's under what the movie needed, probably Zack Snyder movies need to make, because he fucking makes those movies cost like $400 million. So, and the ideal estimate for this to be like the budget rumor is to be like 130 to 150, and if you actually include marketing and all that, it'll probably be around $200 million. This movie needs to make $500 million to even break even, and that's all they really need to aim for right now, is to get the DC back on track, is to make $500 million at the box office, not trying to aim for 800, not trying to aim for $1 billion, because if a film doesn't make $1 billion doesn't mean it's a flop. They need to make a good film first, and it's because they need to get people back on track with the DC first. And that's from right now, from these, like, just from these first 2 minutes, that seems like that is their priority, is to give people a good film. Now, it could still come out and be garbage, and I will be completely honest if I don't like the movie, but nothing right now besides the music and there being so many superhero heroes in this movie has me questioning much. Like, I do like the look of Clark Kent. I do like that they actually tried to make him look like an everyday human, not just some guy with some glasses on him, and they don't do anything with his hair. I do like the way that the Bugle looks. I like Lois Lane right here. I think she looks great. I kind of want to see, kind of want to hear some lines from her. I don't even hate the farm, and people are complaining about the farm. I don't even hate it. I find the farm to be fine because at the end of the day, it's just a house. Crypto looks great as long as he doesn't talk. Lois, yeah, you are Lois. Luther looks great. So I'm liking every bit of this trailer so far. Long for a teaser trailer, yes, but it's a good one. It is a good one, and we'll see if it gets people on board. I definitely not getting the Zack Snyder people on board, but we'll see if it gets anybody really on board to want to go out and see this movie. So anyway, let me know. Anyway, guys, let me know your guys' thoughts on the trailer down below. Did you like it? Did this get you excited for the movie? I know that I'm looking a little bit more forward to it than I was before, but excited. It's still got a long ways. We still got like 8 months before the movie comes out. So, but I like how it's already being put together, even though that the movie was filmed literally like 4 or 5 months ago. Like they filmed it like 5 months ago. It's insane. So looks great. So can't wait to see more and see where it goes for, and hopefully the movie is great. So then we can actually get more good DC stuff. Like I like Marvel, but we need some competition. And so, but yeah. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys next video. Bye, guys.